you're going to say to the child, so if I touch you, are you going to tell her? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by if you touch people and pitney, if she ever tell? What do you mean? I don't understand. I've never felt so dunce in my life because I'm unable to comprehend what you mean. I'm unable to decode what you mean. When you say to her, so if I touch you, are you going to tell her? What do you mean touch you? Do you mean hold her hand? Do you mean tap her on the back? What do you mean? What do you mean if you touch her? You mean like if you hold her hand? You mean if you give her a gentle nudge on the back? Do you mean if you give her a warm father's embrace? Is that what you mean? I don't understand what you mean when you say to the people in Gal Pitney, if I touch you, will you tell her? I don't understand what it is that you're saying. Or why you thought that was appropriate to say to the child. This child that you've been raising all these years. I don't understand what could have come across your mind.
Show breadcrumbs. I'm catch up there. Oh, no come here. Me epic family begging a second, man. No come here. How many times have we heard this story? How many times have you heard it? I heard this story several times. Not this particular one, but this scenario, I have heard it played out numerous times in my community and around Jamaica. That daddy papa something story there. That something here is a thing where it a come from 70s, 80s, 90s. Since 2000, a lot of it started to get highlighted. So it's slowing down, but it has not stopped. I can name a couple of people in my community that the father breed the daughter. Underage and accepted. Nobody na beat him. Nobody na argue. In just have him daughter and him grand pitney/pitney a raise. Everybody living at the yard, everything still alright. Couple of them, even the mother still living at the yard. I've heard several stories while doing interviews, while doing my podcast, Make a Reason. I've heard several stories. Several. With the mother and the father still together. So, is it normalized, desensitized, or is it acceptable? I say all the above. I say all the above. Because at the end of the day, enough of the little man them take it as an excuse. The mother gone, the mother already dead there, you come in under your room. No, if you beat you. No, if you beat you, Papa. You understand me? Enough of no jungle justice to catch. To catch some sharp edge of the machete. You understand me? No joke. No joke. The people, I them suck me out. Break up the family structure in Jamaica. Them look a suck me here. And them suck me away so much hurt and traumatized females in Jamaica. And males. In Jamaica. So much like a picnic there in Jamaica where I say bad. She bad, him. And them suck me and them got you and them can't speak, so them act up and act out. Them kick up rumpus and you can't figure out why, because them like a stepfather touch them daddy touch them uncle touch them. Them look a something here while we have so much look delinquents at Jamaica. Because them not know who to speak to when them something happen to them. Them not know which direction to go. And remember, you know, Jamaica is not a place to believe in a counseling, you know. And since lately, we have take up that habit of counseling. You know. Counseling is not the norm for the average Jamaican, you know. Because we're growing up to talk to a problem with stranger. So, that mentality there, it a kind of lead them see them when you're up to date. Because at the end of the day, a counselor is still a stranger. So you're still a vent to a stranger. That's the mentality. Wherein which, if you're a vent, you're going to explode. And that's what we see so commonly. A lot of these kids end up exploding. Because at the end of the day, they cannot handle what's going on in their heads. It is a little bit too much for them. It's a little bit too much for them. The people, we live in a crazy, sexualized world. A crazy, sexualized world we live in. And we have to be careful. We really have to be careful. A story here, I sit down and I listen to mom. I can hear say it touch her. It really affected her. I saw it affect everybody. So everybody try to bring anybody will come and do something like this to justice. My people, now I go too far another video here because I have to pick my words them. Because you know say I'm look at one maga daughter I have, I try to now bring myself or get myself too emotionally attached to them video here because I forgot either edit it or I gonna get a block. You understand me? So the people share it for who need to see and hear it. Share it. And if you want more of the story, comment in the comment section. Because I suppose I have a next 30 minutes or so left in my phone, can still post. So comment and me put the rest of it up there. You see, pray? The people, please make sure you're following me on all platforms. Jump over YouTube and give me a strength. Father Epic over there because my other YouTube channel get knocked. So I try up that one here. Father Epic, hit the notification bell, no man. Select all, no man. And do the right thing so you can get the videos them drop, no man. Please make sure you're following me on our platform. Father Epic and Father Epic TV right around the board. Wherever you are, I am there. Search me. Like, comment, share. That's the easiest way to support me and it don't cost a thing. Like, comment, share. If you're on YouTube, hit the notification bell. FB, hold on the like button or hold on the follow button. The options will pop up. Click favorite so you can get the video. When they drop, as they drop, so you don't miss a beat. See, pray, and please do remember, this Saturday you have socks and slippers round a sting them lawn. Socks and slippers, as you can see, enough bad sound there. You have fireball, the fire friend boys. You have water ball, you have boys around there, you have Fettuccine around there, TJ them around there, all powered by Sting Movements. This Saturday, 2211 Northwest 46th Avenue, Lauder Hill. Do the right thing and circle, man, because we're going to do the right thing, though. With that being said, this is where the video ends. Excuse me?
So basically, the mother of the child left the child in the house with left her daughters in the house with the stepfather, right? She gone, she have different man, and you know what? Some people them come at me and tell me about take down video. I don't take it down. Because I'm a back brother. I not take it down with the too careless. Anyways, she gone have man gone over the place and left her two daughters them in the house with stepfather. Our young daughter them a wash, cook and clean for stepfather. Our young daughter them a wash, cook and clean for stepfather. Remember say Mangar Road go drink them rum, and you know sometimes people have some hidden things. You remember Suzette, you remember the life. Thank you. Somebody's on the live over here that remembers what I'm talking about. Sometimes man go road go drink cup them rum, and when them can't find the mother, you know them do, them draw for the daughter. As some you know it go, right? And you never know who has what kind of intention. So what I do know is that you have to be there to protect your child. Big up my mother all day, every day. I can't say this enough. Big up my mother all day, every day. You know, she never put me in a position like that, and for that I am grateful. So there was that situation with that little girl, and she got pregnant for her stepfather. Right? Right in my area, right? So right here in my area. So not far, me I telling about right here in my area. She got pregnant by her stepfather, who would have molested and raped her, because that is rape, because she's an underage child, so that is rape. And she had a baby. She had a baby, right? I recently saw a message, and I know the person is watching, is going to see this. And I know the person is gonna, I don't care, I know the person is gonna see this, and I hope that you're present in class right now so that I can just address you directly, and so that you can know exactly how I feel about you. Because my brother, and when it come on to certain things, my wishy-washy and thin skin, but when it come on to other things, my skin thick bad, and I don't care. So basically this is what happened. So you think it's appropriate. You've known this child from this child is about 5 years of age. You would have known this child from this child is about 5 years of age. They're about 5. And you thought it was appropriate. And mothers, be careful. Like I said, nago bex. And it's okay. Call me and cuss me after, but I tell you not already to the face, I'm never talk it so. Because I'm not alone, it affect. If you're not there to protect your child, who will? If you're not there to protect your girl pitney, who will? Can't left pitney with stepfather. Me not talk about, you have some real fathers that step up, and my hats are off to you. You have some real mothers who step up, and my hats are off to you. But you can never know the true intentions of somebody. So you have to put things in place. You have to put things in place. Because let me tell you something. A lot of our children are hungry, and that is the fact. A lot of parents can't afford to feed them children. That is the fact. And you see, girl pitney walk with something between them foot, you see? But some man, them not business body age. Them not business body age. Them just want to know say something there between the foot. And then we go there. Then we'll go there. And some girl pitney, some, they won't speak up that happened to them. Some of them, and that did happen to the one down here so. And that did happen to the one down here so. And mama gone left around food not there. And I said to the auntie say, mind that man start by your knees supple Jen. Cause I look at you with uncle used to sugar and water. So when him come start by supple Jen now and him rub the leg, yes, she now go must box it off. Cause she go say, you understand? Because not every child understand. They're not mature enough to realize that these men are taking advantage of them. They're not mature enough to realize what is taking place. Want to see where happened to putting them in Jamaica? We have to fix up. You cannot put your child in certain situations. And I know say it can be hard, and you have to go out there, go hustle and do what you have to do. Which I understand because I come from a single parent household. I understand. But try and put measures in place for the pitney. For the girl pitney. You understand me? Your child, you have men are traumatizing your girl pitney. Them are traumatize them. A lot of adults right now are walking around with trauma. And enough of we not believe in a counseling. Enough of we not believe in a therapy. To get these things out so that people can put what they're feeling on the surface. You understand me? Cool. So you there with the mother. Cool? You and the mother go through a rough patch. You feel like say you want to stop give the mother your money. Fine. Your money, do what you want to do. You feel like you want to stop give the mother the money. The little girl dead. The little picnic dead there, monks you. Cool, everybody thinks that you're good somebody. Everybody thinks that you're good somebody. All along we say yes. Good little figure. From the pitney about 6 years there. Good little figure. Hunger for the me no know which doppy touch you. Me no know which doppy touch you. Hunger for the doppy touch you. And you decide to try and bribe this child. You decided, as a 40-year-old man, that it was appropriate to try and bribe a child. And she's younger than 14. You thought it was appropriate to try and bribe her. The same pitney where I call your daddy. You thought it was appropriate to try and groom her. Because you know that maybe the food not there like how it's supposed to there. Share the live, guys. Maybe the food not there how it's supposed to there. You understand me? Maybe but the money not run how it's supposed to run. Maybe some of the time the little girl want chicken for eat and a tin mackerel there. Maybe sometimes she have to hold a bag noodle. So cause you know the struggles, you're in the household. And you decide that you could try and use what is taking place in this child's life to try and use it against her. Use a demons. Use a demons. Use a demon. You're going to say to the little girl, all the money I used to give your mother, I can give it to you. You're a demons. How dare you? You're going to tell the little green girl. Say, the little girl come to you for something to eat. She used to it. She's used to coming to you for something to eat. And you are going to say to her, say. And you are going to say to her, say. Whatever you want to say about the money. And the pitney are going to say, but me always ask you for money. You normally give it to me. Because she's innocent. She's a child. And then you go on to say, you know all the money I give your mother, it can be yours. Dirty boy. Dirty boy. You don't want to lay down on top of that little girl? You don't want to deal with that little girl? Nasty boy. You can say to the people, good girl pitney, we have our entire future ahead of her. That all the money we did I give the mama, you would have give it to her as a child. Nasty boy. And I go ask the little girl, you like me? You should have shame. You should have shame. You go ask the little pitney where I call your daddy. So, hey, woman, you know watching the pitney around them man, you know. Watching the girl pitney around them nasty boy, you know, because some of them dirty, you know. And every man, a man, you know. Some of them a man brother, some a man cousin, some a man uncle, some of them a man too. But not all of them a man. Because no man is going to look at a child and say those things. You're going to say to the little girl, you like me? And she say, of course me like you. You're my father. Me like you, you're my father. And you're going to say not like that. Dirty boy, what you mean not like that? What you mean not like that? So which way you want the baby to like you? Because a baby me talk about, you know. Which way you want the pitney like you? And then you're going to say everything you tell your mother. You're going to say everything that she's supposed to tell her mother. And thank God her mother created a safe space that the child feels comfortable to tell the mother certain things. Because let me tell you something. Some children are scared. Some children would have shut down, but this little girl was brave. She was brave. You are going to say to the pitness everything you tell your mother. She's supposed to. She's supposed to tell her mother. She's supposed to because she have sense. And the little girl say, what you mean? Here you as a drunk crow. Here you. So if me touch you, you... This is so hard for me. This is so hard for me. You're going to say to the child, so if I touch you, are you going to tell her? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by if you touch people and pitney, if she ever tell? What do you mean? I don't understand. I've never felt so dunce in my life because I'm unable to comprehend what you mean. I'm unable to decode what you mean. When you say to her, so if I touch you, are you going to tell her? What do you mean touch you? Do you mean hold her hand? Do you mean tap her on the back? What do you mean? What do you mean if you touch her? You mean like if you hold her hand? You mean if you give her a gentle nudge on the back? Do you mean if you give her a warm father's embrace? Is that what you mean? I don't understand what you mean when you say to the people in Gal Pitney, if I touch you, will you tell her? I don't understand what it is that you're saying. Or why you thought that was appropriate to say to the child. This child that you've been raising all these years. I don't understand what could have come across your mind. If you said that to the little girl. And then you take away the pitney phone and delete out all of the messages. But she's quicker than you because she screenshot everything and send go give her mama. She quicker than you. Because before you could have taken her phone, the first set of messages when me just repeat, she screenshot them, bam, and send them go give her mother. And I said, Mommy, this will take place now. She quicker than you. She braver than you. She tougher than you. You're idiot. You're soft compared to that child. She quicker than you. She's smarter than you. Same time she screenshot it. And she said, she text her back and she said, this not look good. This not safe. That the pitney text her back and said, she said, this not look good. This not safe. And same time she tell her mother. She not itch. The little girl not itch. She tell her mother same time as you do it. She texts her mother and start screenshot and you go in there, go grab the pitney phone and delete out everything. But she quicker than you. Because she tell her mother. I'm a proud her, so she tell her mother. Because on every pitney have that bravery in them. Some are treated so badly, some are abused so badly, and then they feel guilty and they blame themselves. Luckily, that wasn't her story, her full story. Because she never go along with it. Luckily, she never went along with it. The pitney ball, you traumatize the little girl pitney. You traumatize the people, them child. She can't hold a straight face because of you. The little girl is confused. She doesn't know how to explain herself. She doesn't know how to feel. She feels ashamed. She feels ashamed because she says, I don't know how to feel about what he said. The money that he gives to mommy, he will now give it to me. Bribey, I try bribe the people and pitney. So you know, say, sometimes look struggling there. So you know, say, as a single mother, sometimes it's hard. So you know, say, sometimes nothing go on. So you know, say, sometimes the little girl have to do without. You use it to take it use against her. You take it to try and manipulate her. Because you're dead there and know what is going on. You try to use the child's current situation against her. But the devil is a lie. You see, you're one of the demons that was formed to rob her of her destiny. You're one of the demons from the pit of hell that came to rob her of her destiny. But an angel stepped in and gave her wisdom. Her angel stepped in and gave her wisdom because she's bigger than what you're trying to make her out to be. She's bigger than what you're trying to put her through. You understand me? She will not be one of the statistics because of a dirty man like you. She won't be one of the statistics because of a nasty man like you. Try to use food against a child. For try and bribe her. For say you want to touch her when you drink up your rum. Nasty boy. When you drink up your rum and you know to control yourself, you want to turn on the child. How long time you watch the little girl? Me see this a come long time, you know. Me tell the mother say me see this a long time a come, you know. Long time me see this a come because something me tell you something, man. When your back is against the wall, draw down your sleeve and pull up your socks and do what you have to do. Because if you're not there to watch your child and protect your child, who is going to do it for you? Nobody will take care of your child as good as you will. Some want to picky and choosy. Some want to pick until you pinch hurt. If you're not there, pull up your socks and pull down your sleeve and get to work. Because your child needs to be protected by any means necessary. It's not a child's responsibility to worry about a parent. It's not a child's responsibility to have to budget. It's not a child's responsibility to have to carry that weight. Yes, sometimes they can do without. Yes, sometimes they can have less than others. That is fine. To keep them humble, that is fine. But to be budgeting, that is not a child's responsibility. And no demons can tell me that it is. It is not a child's responsibility to have to do those things. And when children are put in this state, men will take advantage of them. A son of a little girl pitney them get take with who wish for talk the truth. A son of a little boy pitney them end up put them brave on count type of wish for talk the truth. Because their parents didn't protect them. It is the parents' responsibility. You disturbed them. They didn't disturb you. You gonna make them. They never asked to come here. And why should this child be traumatized? Because she's not protected. Why should any child be traumatized because they're not protected? Why? Look how much of pitney go missing. Look how much of pitney them come back in a body bag. You know why some of them come back in a body bag? Because they're in situations like this. And because who do it to them is who they know, is who the family know, who the family trust. So in order for their name to not be called, them send back a pitney come in a body bag. And make you think a stranger do it. That's why enough of the kids them, enough of the nation pitney them go missing. Enough of them end up in a body bag. Because they're made to think like adults. They're placed in situations that they have to mature too quickly. They're placed in situations where they have to be thinking about how to bring food into the household. How to bring additional money into the household. They're placed into those positions. And then you have demons from the pit of hell that comes to rob them of their destiny. They end up not living the life that they were supposed to live. You know why? because they were robbed of their destiny. And for all who's going to say, Sasha, why didn't God step in? Remember that God gave us all the freedom to choose. He gave us the freedom to choose. Always remember that. So when people say, why God never this, why God that, God gave us free will. Say it any way you want, take it. Me no business. Me not go debate that part there. Sometimes demons come to rob us of our destiny. They come to rob our children of our destiny. Stop be careless and take care of your pitney. Put on certain life. From your off pitney, you can't live the life of a child again. Do all what you can do to make sure that child excel. Do all what you can do to make sure that child come live a better life than you. Your child should not have to bear the same struggles that you did. Me talk all the while, you know. When them go buy my mother Heineken, my mother make sure some ice water go in her buckle and she collect the Heineken money. That's why some of the picnic got bus gone. Because you're not there to protect your child. Some of the little boy picnic have some tendency, and before you correct them early when you say them a girls, no, they're pending pedophiles. They're pending perverts. They're not girls. Sometimes when you see a little boy picnic have some little tendency and some little behavior, I want to talk about girls, you know. No, he's a pending pedophile. He's a pending pervert. And you need to teach him early. Because we already have enough of them on the loose. Some of them are hiding at the church. Some of them are hiding at the schools. Some of them are hiding at ministries. Some of them are hiding at the forces. Some of them are hiding in your workplace. Some of them will not sleep next to. I mean, not talk about the careless mom of them were putting them pitney in their bed on the man and one and you understand? I mean, not talk about uno know so the man reach over uno and touch on the daughter. And uno me talk to me done with them and on the time for uno. Me talk about the one them who want to take care of their child. I'm saying put your foot down now and do better now. Spare your child trauma. I mean, I want to say, man, they touch me too. Why does that have to be your child's reality? Me know why you say, my mother did put me out young too. Why does that have to be your child's reality? You never finished school. Why does that have to be your child's reality? You were touched. Why does that have to be your child's reality? You were made to go hungry and beg. Why does that have to be your child's reality? Some of me know want to say certain things, you know. Why does that have to be your child's reality? Do better for your children. They didn't ask to be here. Too much of pitting them come back in a body bag. Too much of pitting them come back in a body bag. Get up and protect your child. Get up and do what you need to do. So if you need to go in a one wholesale, go bag out rice and flour, go and do it. I did it. I got out with my tall Brazilian hair and my fingernail well nice. And me go bag out rice and flour. I did it. You're too good for bag out rice and flour. Go on, go get one little maintenance work. You're too good for get maintenance work. Go on, go start clean to office. If that is what is available to you, now take it now. Spare the child the trauma that you had to go through. Your child deserves better. Our children deserves better. Our children deserve to be protected. They deserve to feel loved. They deserve to live without trauma. Don't make that your child's reality. Fix up yourself and pull up your socks quick. Real quick. And like I said, I'm not talking to the little careless one them when no so when the man a reach over una and feel up una pitney. Me dismiss on a long time and then I'm not talking a lock and par with una. And idiot boy, when you see me, don't call to me. Cause you know me not like you. And me talk to you every day, me talk to you good enough time I pick up for you and beg for you. But me never know say them things that you have in you. Me never know see you nasty them way, ya brother. And me tell you from now, me and not have no lock and par. Me and no pedophile na no lock and par. Me and no child predator na no lock and par. You could have been my brother. I will rob you. Me come on this, come expose me one uncle. Don't play with me. Me not have no lock and par for people which other people pick me. Me and you can never be friends. Me and you will never be friends. And if me and you are family, I will not associate myself with you. And I don't care. Yeah, I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you from a distance.